Hey everybody, welcome to another game of the Era of the Dragons, our little D&D show that we run here. Um I guess before we drop into everything, I did I meant to prepare a statement about the whole OGL nonsense. The long and short of it is we're going to continue to play D&D 5e for now. I own all the content. I have the right to stream it, as of right now. So it's basically impossible to switch everything we've done so far over to a different system. So we're going to keep playing D&D 5e for now. I stand with people who are fighting the whole OGL nonsense. So that's basically where I am without like having a big full statement. I might write up something later. That all said, let's get into this game. We'll go ahead and start with the introduction. Silver.
Hi, everybody. I am Silver_Bulette here on Twitch and over on YouTube. I use he, they pronouns. And I will be playing Fensiris Roxalar, who uses she, her pronouns and is a gem dragonborn rogue.
All right,
That's me.
Jaden.
Hello. I'm Jaden. I also go by Soliloquy. I use they, them pronouns. I will be playing a tiefling barbarian named Grief. Grief uses he, they pronouns and a combat wheelchair. The combat wheelchair is designed by Sarah Thompson, and you can find them on Twitter under Mustang's Art. And I am an ambulatory wheelchair user, and that's why I choose to use a chair in game.
Awesome. Penny.
And I'm Penny. I use she, her pronouns, as does my character Gift. He was a human, warlock, druid, multi-class. Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm Archangelic. I will be the disaster tour guide on this zany adventure. And my pronouns are she, her. And I guess we will begin with a recap. So our last session, following leads on basically following the money for the Cult of the Dragons, you came to a work camp outside of the city of Rusea where they are building a new highway. You found that this was also a front for smuggling stolen goods, possibly to go to some sort of hoard. Following the carts that were entering this camp, you came to basically an underground tunnel where they were offloading these things and sending them down in mine carts down deeper into this tunnel. You fought with one of the patron of the end of the roadhouse at the camp, a werebear. Grief got turned into caught the werebear curse. But you followed him as he absconded deeper into the mine shaft. Following him, the mine shaft basically opens up into what you now know as the Underdark. And the entire assembly holding this up, maybe through lack of proper repairs, completely disassembled. And you went tumbling down deep into the Underdark. Eventually you hit a pocket of air or some sort of enchantment that laid you gently in a field of these big fuzzy cows. And you met you met a farmer, a bone devil. It's not a bone devil, a horn devil, who is raising several heads of cattle, and you helped him out by selling cheese to the city, bringing his cheese to the city of Valhammer. And you made a hefty profit. You made relations with another vendor there, a human from the surface, one Gan Bright Arrow, who has a little bit of an enterprise taking wine made from the surface and bringing it down here and selling it to the gray dwarfs here in the Underdark. Yeah, so that is where we are. I believe y'all were taking a rest in a tavern and then heading basically back the way you came. The plan of exit is to take basically an underground mountain that should take you up closer to the surface. One danger of this mountain, though, is that there are rumors of a dragon that lives here and patrols and hunts. Gan said he's never run into a dragon, so it could be just legends. It could be just nothing, but still the rumors are there. But you are going to, guided by Gan, you are going to be led out to the surface. So it is a week's travel to get there. Gan says, since it seems like it's on the way, you might want to meet the devil. Why don't I remember the devil's name? Oh, Corian. Corian the Bone Devil. Horn Devil. Why do I keep saying Bone Devil?
That all matches what I understand the plan to be.
Yep. Okay, let me pull up our little fantasy calendar. As you are in the tavern, Grief, you have that dream again. You're in the field, you're scared. Something is there, something with wings, something large, something dark. And the small bit of light that you understand to be bliss disappears. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
14.
14. That you will not suffer any exhaustion. But you still wake up covered in sweat, breathing. You stand straight up in bed. You manage to still get enough sleep to not be exhausted, but the dreams persist. So as we come to morning, what would you like to do?
I think I'm ready to head out if everybody else is. Got all my stuff packed up.
Yeah, I'm good to get moving.
Gift is never particularly interested in staying anywhere.
That's understandable. Yeah, you wake up and you start to get your one cow, your one ox that you were given, and the small cart. Get that all set up. Gan woke up before you. He got his stand set up so his workers could work the stand. And he meets you. The bazaar that is here is starting to bustle to life. People are pouring in, setting up stands, opening canopies. The smell of it doesn't smell like any meat you've had. As you look, it seems that large beetles are a delicacy here, especially in breakfast. So that is being cooked out in the open as people come in, as especially gray dwarves file in from where they live, get some food, and make their way to the forges, which now you can start to, as if it is a sunrise, the red glow of these forges start to fill this space. You see it on the reflections of the caves above.
Gift
But yeah,
wonders out loud, but not to anyone. I wonder where all these weapons are going.
It's a good question, but probably above our pay grade, if I'm being honest.
She nods and then wonders out loud to no one in particular. You know, lots of weapons, armies, and roads all go together. I wonder if that's connected somehow. And then she just sort of trundles along.
Again, sort of overhears and says, she's surprisingly observant. I've often wondered these things myself. I try not to ask too many questions. It tends to upset people.
If
Sure.
nods without actually looking at Gan.
I don't know if we asked this about Gan. He's not wearing the symbol that we saw on the others on the surface, is he?
Make a perception or insight check, whichever you would like to.
Wow, 19.
19. Which skill did you roll?
Probably insight.
Okay. So just observing his behaviors and things, you don't see any symbol, of course. You see that he has it's a coin that looks like it is gold leafed. It's not a full gold coin, but it has a symbol of some sort of holy symbol on it. But he just kind of occasionally will rub it between his fingers. It doesn't seem to be with any ritual or anything. It's almost like a nervous habit.
Interesting. And we haven't seen like anybody else wearing that symbol down here, have we?
You've not seen anyone with this symbol. Well, I'm going to say make a religion or history check.
All right. That would be a 14 plus numbers. Religion, what is your 3? So 17?
With a 17. This is she's not a widely worshipped goddess, but she is a goddess of bounty, but bounty through commerce.
Mm-hmm.
She's not she goes by many names. It seems, the most notable is Joaquin.
Okay.
Some of her tenets are to uplift the community through commerce.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it, like you said, it's something where if they're building up for war, maybe they're just always prepared. So dangerous to question people with a bunch of weapons.
Gan says, I find the Grey Dwarfs to be rather inscrutable about their intentions with things. But from what I hear, and he kind of looks around over his shoulders a little bit, I hear that everyone buys their weapons from them. It's a little bit of anyone's game. It's kind of an open secret of sorts.
Yep, that that kind of makes sense if you have the ability to make the weapons and no particular interest in who uses them, I guess why not make money? Seems a little
Uh,
concerning, but that's fine.
I prefer to not be a merchant of death myself. I prefer to live in the moment, hence the wine.
Fair.
But the people of Allhammer, they seem to enjoy a little bit of wine themselves, so. All right, shall we be off and meet your friend?
Let's do it.
Let's away.
All right. So here. So it will take a week of walking through tunnels. You find more of these. It seems to become more and more porous over time. It seems that there is significant worm activity in this whole region. But it's basically the same route you took to get here. It's nothing nothing of note. You will camp several times. If there's anything you want to be doing in downtime, you're welcome to let me know. If there's
Not really.
nothing, yeah, if there's nothing, that's totally fine too. We will continue on. So a week goes by. You are weary from travel, but you make it to Corian's farm, to his ranch, I guess would be a more apt description of what he does. And go ahead and give me insight checks as you see Corian.
That's a 3.
A 3. Okay.
Despite having a +5, that's a 10.
25 for me. Not net.
Being a fiend, his emotions can be strange. Some of his emotions, he crawls instead of walks, when he's feeling a certain way. Grief, you get a considerable sense of loss from him. Like he's lost something or someone important.
Oh no. Corian, are you okay, friend?
His wings like kind of shuffle a little bit, and he looks to you and he says, he'll say this in Infernal to you. He says, that damn dragon took some of my calves.
The red dragon?
Yes.
Hey guys, the red dragon stole some of his calves.
There are less cows here. Oh. Huh. I'm bad at counting. I didn't even realize. Well.
As you look at still the 150 head of cattle that he still has.
Goodness. Well, we're gonna be heading that way. I mean, we'll definitely I guess if we see him on the mountain, we'll definitely send the cattle back. Although I'm guessing that's I don't need to say that. Never mind. Yeah, no, we'll if we see him, we'll bring him back.
They're not coming back, friend. They are steak dinner.
You're probably right.
I appreciate you want to do something.
Yeah.
But it is dragon. Dragons do these things.
Hmm.
Dragons are kind of assholes.
Gan says, "Oh, so the rumors are true. There is a dragon here."
Apparently.
Corian notices Gan for the first time, and he kind of like steps back into the shadows a little bit, and he says, "More, you betray me?"
No. Right. Sorry. No. We brought a friend. He really liked your cheese and wants to work out something with you so he can help you sell your cheese.
He says, stands up and like walks towards him slowly, but with his hand outreached, and he says, "My name is Gan Brightero. I run a trade route from the surface of wine. Your cheese is exquisite for being grown in the Underdark." Corian looks at his hand. The bristles along his back like bristle up as he like widens his nostrils and takes a big sniff. And he grabs, like, Corian has much larger than human hands.
Right.
He grabs Gan's whole arm and shakes it. And he says, "You help sell my cheese." And Gan says, "Yeah, that is the plan, yes. Perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement." And Corian says, "No arrangement, no arrangement. You take cheese, you sell cheese, you come back, buy more cheese. I don't care. Come with me. I'll show you Cheese Cave."
He doesn't like to accidentally make deals.
Which we did
so-
explain earlier as a reminder.
Yeah.
But it was a week
Grief
ago.
Gift looks at Grief and like points at her purse and then points at Corian.
Oh, yeah. We owe you some funds.
I believe it was
From the
8
cheese?
gold.
All right.
But remind me if I'm wrong about that, Mal.
That sounds right. Yeah.
11 and a half
Ah,
is
perfect.
what I have written down from day one. So yes, I will hand him his 11 and a half gold. Here's what we made with the cheese you gave us. I accidentally turned into a bear and ate a wheel of the cheese. Sorry.
Well, did you like the cheese?
It was delicious.
Even as bear, you like cheese.
Even as bear, I liked the cheese.
Okay, so you're saying we can sell to bears?
We can certainly try.
Well, eventually, yeah. What kind of bear did Grief turn into? Remind me. Was it a brown bear, a black bear?
It was a brown bear.
Yeah.
Brown bear. Okay. Hump on his back or no hump on his back?
What are you getting at? I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't know if my character would know, but a grizzly bear has a distinguished hump on their back that other brown bears don't really have.
Yeah. I would say it's like a Eurasian brown bear. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a grizzly.
Hmm.
It's fantasy Eurasia.
Corian, question for you. Do you don't know anything about people accidentally turning into animals and turning back at certain time periods, do you? Is that outside of your purview? I don't know anything about magic. So I'm just curious.
I know some people want to turn into animals,
Gift nods.
but honestly, that sounds like faithing.
Hmm.
Devils more want to change your child or take your soul back with them, tie it up and torture it.
Hmm,
They're more direct.
got it.
Changing people into animals. That sounds like something a fairy does.
Hmm. Interesting. We might be dealing with fey magic then. All right.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, they do things like turn people's heads into donkeys while sleeping.
Oh yeah, I heard a fable about that. Yeah.
Like they turn the head into a donkey head, or they turn the head into a full donkey.
Just a donkey head, but that would be
just
funny.
had to clarify. It's a weird world we live in. I don't know how weird.
He makes his long pointy fingers like has little legs. Like
Where are the legs in this situation? Oh no.
That's what I wanted to know.
and he has a little donkey butthole.
Oy.
Right. So I suppose we visit the cheese cave, etc.
Yeah.
We're grown-ups. Yes, the cheese cave.
Gan is heavily impressed by this cheese cave, and he says, I sampled it, and he says, would you be willing to make different styles of cheese? And Glorian says, I did not know there were more styles. Are there more styles of cheese? And Gan says, oh, we have a lot to go over. And he pulls out just a little notebook and makes some notes, and again with that coin in his hand. And they discuss for a little bit, and eventually Gan says, okay, well, we will have to come back to this. I did make a promise to your friends here to guide them back up to the surface, and I will be returning to hopefully buy much more of this cheese, and we'll discuss future inventory as well.
Corian, we appreciate everything you did for us. Hope to see you again someday. I don't know if there is a trick to it, but to prevent future red dragon attacks, if you could find like some sort of strong illusion to put over your cows to make it look like they don't exist, that might be the way to go.
Yes, I have thoughts of that, but you see, they make little lights, and it makes
Yes.
it a little hard to hide them, which is good. It means they don't get lost in the caves, but makes them easy prey for that dragon. Also, that dragon is just mean, comes looking for them. How do you hide from intelligent creature?
It's a good question.
It's not like bear. Bear live in woods. Bear follow paths. Dragons do whatever the fuck they want.
It's true. If you'd know how, you could maybe, like you said, they create light. Maybe if you see the red dragon coming, throw a light right in his face.
This might work. Money I make from cheese, I invest in defenses.
Well, and the dander sometimes makes people feel a little allergic. Maybe you just work up a lot of dander and release a bunch of dander into the dragon's face. But then you might have a sneezing dragon, which could be a whole other problem.
Gift writes on her chalkboard. Can you use the slow fall effect as a weapon? If it flies in, skid it in midair.
Oh, I like it. He picks up your chalkboard to like read it more closely. You don't think he can read common very well, and then he taps it. He's like, I like this plan.
She nods and smiles.
Well, I wish you all the luck, friends. And if you see that red dragon on the road, please kill her for the name of my babies.
Giff nods, but the look on her face says, "You must be crazy. You must be thinking of someone else."
I mean,
You got
if
it,
we do
friend.
see the
You got it.
dragon, I'm gonna guess we're gonna be fighting for our lives, but we'll also try to get a stab or two in for the babes.
Corian just kind of shakes his head at this. He says, good. Maybe she will learn a lesson. Of course, like Gan is standing back behind Corian, just like a little bit like a shake of head of no. Like, I'm not fighting a dragon. Oh boy. Yep. So yeah. All right. So Gan, you get your cart set up, and I mean your cart is not much faster than walking. It's just an ox, so it's but yeah. So you get your cart set up and you head a little further south from where you are. The terrain gets increasingly more volcanic as you continue walking. You walk over the course of several hours. And the terrain starts to eventually does start sloping upwards to the upper edges of this cavern. Slowly, but it is sloping upwards. I would say you can make a survival check or a nature check.
Nature or what?
Survival.
13.
So an 11 for Ben.
What'd you say?
That
Reese?
was survival.
Okay.
Yeah. 23 on survival.
With a 23 on survival. You know that you are heading up a volcano. They said mountain, but this is most certainly a volcano. Between the smell of rotten eggs that you're getting, the consistency of the dust here.
Well, this is definitely a volcano.
Gan says it. Yeah, that would make sense. That would explain the river of lava.
Yeah.
Is that a constant thing? Is that a consistent
Kinda
thing? What are we
buried the
talking
lead
about
there.
here?
No, this road takes us over the the rough translation from Dwarven is Bridge of Fortune. We go over the bridge, over the lava. The lava's way down there. You don't have to worry about it. And we don't have to go all the way to the top of the mountain. There are spurs off of it. The top of the mountain is, I think, strictly above the ground.
Giff says, "Bridge of Fortune. Never you mind. I'm as lucky as they come."
Let me just roll. Let me roll a quick insight on Gan.
Let me know if you needed me to make a deception check.
I feel like you need a passive deception stat. Like
My passive would be 17 in the old school rules. 10 plus 7.
I love that. He does not succeed on an insight check against your passive. So he just says, I mean, you from what you told me, you did fall from the surface to the Underdark and hit probably the only patch of enchantment that would have prevented your death. So I would say you are quite lucky.
She nods in agreement.
It's a fair assessment, I would say.
So you continue walking. The you keep the incline keeps getting steeper, and but you start to feel the warmth of this place change. You start to hear a slight roar and then the glow of a river of lava, and you come to a bridge that you're on the east side of this bridge, and it is 15 feet wide. It's made of very fine stonework. The pillars of it pierce directly down into this river of lava. With what you guessed about lava, you're not sure how that works, but that this stone just is jutted in there, seems to be anchored into this river. And then the ground shakes. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Are we on the bridge yet? Sorry, I may have missed this.
You are on the bridge.
Okay.
As expected.
That is a 15 on a dexterity. Wait, oh nope, sorry, that's saving throw. 18.
I'm not used to playing a character that has a -1 to dex saving throw. That's a 15 for me.
Ugh.
15. Okay.
For what it's worth, Gift knew she was going to fail. She did. She rolled a 7, but she knew she was going to fail. So I'm turning into a bird.
Okay.
How did Gan and Elric do?
Oh yeah, I forgot they existed. Elric. Yeah. Let's see. Gan. Gan will succeed.
20 for Elric.
Mostly because you see that stubborn bastard, your ox, decided that he was not crossing this river. And Gan so y'all were walking a little bit ahead, probably just, a normal cadence for y'all. And the ox fell a little bit behind because he is just and will not cross this river at all. Yeah, so the DC was 15. So if you got under 15, you are prone, but it sounds like, did you want to turn into a specific kind of bird?
Yes, it's the same one. I think it was a giant eagle. It was the same thing I turned into when we fell last time. I'm
Okay.
trying to look it up, but you know how it goes.
I think it was a giant eagle.
Yeah, giant eagle would fit into your circle of the moon. So
Right.
Yeah. The bridge, the earthquake cracks part of this bridge in front of you, and it falls away. A crack on the other side of you partially collapses part of the walkway. And you see from below in the river of lava, 2 wings emerge. As this dragon flies up as if coming out of a river, just a river of water, and flies up onto the bridge. I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative. I'm gonna bring up the battle map here.
Very nice.
What did Elric get, by the way? Did you roll for Elric? 20? Okay. So he's not prone.
Why now? It's a nat 20 on initiative.
Oh no.
Always
Making
always the best thing to roll a nat 20 on.
25 for initiative from
Oh.
Vincers.
Love it.
Oy.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like Gift, you rolled 5.
Well, Gift is genre savvy and knew this was going to happen, but is terrible at combat.
Okay, what did Elric get?
So Elric rolled a 6 minus 1, which is a 5. And
Mhm.
I rolled a 4 plus 1, which is a 5. I
Really?
don't-
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing, actually.
5,
It's
10,
hilarious.
15. Oof.
Elric's dex is 9 minus 13.
Okay.
Okay, just so I understand the map here, Mal. We got the dragon between us and the cart.
Yes.
Okay.
It has flown up onto the bridge as the crumbling starts to as the crumbling stops.
Mm-hmm.
I am trying to wild shape Gift. Hold on. It takes a moment. Giant eagle. Select.
So I figure a crow, right? Proportionally to a human. I'm a giant
Okay.
eagle to a dragon. I feel like it's roughly I'm a crow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this dragon, little less impressive once it's up. Its body is probably a little smaller than a horse's.
Oh.
Its wings are
Oh.
its wings are definitely like at least 30% of its overall size. It's rather imposing, as you know, it is bigger than you, but it is not as magnificent as the blue dragon that you had seen before.
Okay.
So this is definitely a younger dragon. And she crawls up onto this bridge and says, "I've been following you, adventurers."
You have? Huh.
Gift squawks indignantly. I'm not an adventurer.
She says, "I am Sanacilla, the fire bather. And you and your adventure ends here. Let's go ahead and begin our battle with Fenceris."
Okie dokie.
Nice.
Well, I was gonna try to talk sense into her, but she just threatened my life, so never mind that, I guess. Quick question. How far can I jump logically? I think like jumping rules is like 15 feet, but I don't know if you have specific rules about that, Mal.
Yes, let's use the 5e jump calculator. So what is your strength score?
My strength score is a 14.
14. And how tall is your character?
Ooh. It's been a while since I wrote that down. 6'7", real tall.
Yep. So your long jump with a 10-foot running start is 14 feet.
Okay. With a running start. Interesting. Get a bit of a running start, I guess. So logically then, if I'm reading the map correctly, I should be able to get over to the other side.
Correct. Yes.
Is there a giant eagle in my way?
I'm gonna say that, you know, it's mostly wingspan with the giant eagle, so you can probably get across. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, Fen is gonna run and jump across then. And then get to about here. I'm assuming she can't move much further than that because of the effort of jumping.
Yeah, so that would be, yeah, I would say that would be all your movement at that
Okay.
point.
And then she's gonna turn around and pull out one of her psychic knives and toss it at the dragon.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. Come on. Do it. That's a 12. That can't possibly. Man.
She just beats her wings and
Fair.
the massive amount of thermals above this river of lava, and you can feel the heat just
Mhm.
almost cooking your face.
Ow, ow,
Um,
ow, ow, ow. 5, 10. Okay, so as my bonus action, though, I'm gonna use my cunning bonus action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yay! I'm gonna get over to slightly off the bridge here
okay.
before it crumbles.
All right.
I don't know if it's gonna crumble more, but Fen doesn't trust it.
Okay. Does that end
Or
your turn?
loses. That's gonna be it for Fen.
Okay. It is the fire breather's turn. The fire bather, not breather. She is going to breathe fire, but that's not what I was trying to say.
Glad I ran.
So she's going to make a 30-foot cone of fire, like a dragon does.
Oh yeah, say it as a dragon.
Yeah. So yeah, I need Elric, Grief, and Gift to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 10.
Right, that is a failure.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
15 for me, 17 for Elric.
Okay, so Grief, you fail. 17 is the DC. So there's gonna be a bunch of fire damage. So that is 50 fire damage. I don't know why it says something different here, but it is 50. So
How do death saves work?
Hold on, I actually have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Does this count?
this does count.
That
Ozzy.
wasn't better. Damn.
That's right. I'm transformed. I'm not going to die, but I am going to untransform. Otherwise, I'd be dead. So I guess it's a win.
As you untransform, though, I'm gonna need you to make another death saving throw, unless you were standing on the bridge already. Did you get a chance to?
I never got a
guess-
chance to move, so I'm still on the bridge.
Okay, so you're gonna untransform. Elric takes 25 damage, and Grief, you take 50.
Machi.
And the damage does like carry over from Wild Shape.
Correct. Oh yes, I have 19 health left as gift after destroying the eagle form. I'm glad I was wild shaped because I would definitely be dead.
I'm at 2. Elric is at 13.
This is an excellent start.
Yes, this is great.
And Sanacilla, the fire bather, is going to fly over here. Off the bridge. So,
That makes sense.
and Grief, it is your turn.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage.
Okay. I have roll a d20 for me.
17.
17. You know what? I didn't get a chance to look at this well enough. Go ahead and roll just a
Oh,
d8.
The
So
normal, okay.
yeah.
Three.
Gary the Flump is back.
Oh, Gary, fantastic. You see that red dragon, dude? You go over there.
Oh, hi grief.
Go explode on that dragon.
Okay. I don't know how you always get me during dinner, but
I'm so sorry. I have no control over this.
it's okay. It's okay. How much? Oh, wait, I know how much damage it does. Appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you at the end of the current turn. The spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. So you still have your turn.
All right, cool. Then I'm gonna use my action to cast Vicious Mockery. And it is a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay. That is an 8.
Perfect. So that is going to be 2d4 psychic damage, and they have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn. Five psychic damage.
Okay. Do you have something you want to say to this dragon that makes it react this way?
How dare you eat my friend's cows?
The dragon winces at this, which seems really uncharacteristic. And this is what? Why do you care about cows? And that will be, is that your turn? All right, Gary the Flump explodes. So this thing must make a dexterity saving throw. That is a 15. What is your DC? It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your con modifier. Let me see. I don't have your character sheet pulled up. So
What is it that you need to know?
the DC for all these things is equal to 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your con modifier. So its DC is 13. It succeeds. It avoids Gary's explosion, but you can bring him back on your next turn. Until your rage ends, you can do this every turn.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Gary says, "Oh no, it's happening again!" And he explodes, and he's gone.
Oh.
Okay, that's Grief's turn. It is Elric's turn.
All right. Let's see. How close do I have to? Yes. 15 feet. Okay. I don't think this is Elric, right?
Yeah, the green one.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Elric is going to cast Spirit Guardians. Only affecting the dragon.
That is a 15-foot.
Yes. And it's a wisdom save.
Oops, it's 2. Don't make that green. The dragon must make a wisdom save.
Yes.
11.
Fantastic. Fails. So failed save takes 3d8 radiant damage. So that's 13 radiant damage.
Excellent. Elric does this spell, and what looks like a just swarm of blacksmith's hammers just starts
Nice.
swirling around him in this 15-foot radius, not affecting any of you, but it hits this dragon in the face. She just says, what the hell? Anything else for Elric? Nope. Okay. Gift, it is your turn.
Okay. Bonus action to turn into a giant eagle again. And let's see. Is there any kind of called shot in 5th edition? Like a penalty to hit to attack a certain part of the body?
No, there's
Nothing
really
like that.
not. No.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, it's going to be Screech. Second question: can I make an intimidate check while attacking? Because I'm going to absolutely battle cry.
I'm gonna say yeah. Go
Okay.
for it.
So, giant eagle. I'm roughly if it's horse size, I'm almost the same size as this dragon, and I am going to screech talons to the face. So we are going for an intimidation here.
Okay.
That's respectable. 21.
Okay. This dragon, you've definitely put this dragon a little off center. Like it's
Okay. And then the actual talons to the face, which will
All right.
hopefully go as well. Let's see. That's not terrible. 14?
14 does not manage to get through its scales.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm just going to, I guess, how does that work when you swoop as an eagle? How do you like stop in the 5-foot square? Physics doesn't imply here.
Right. You also have multi-attack as a giant eagle.
Okay, how does that work?
So basically you get one attack with your beak and one with your talons.
Oh, I see. It makes 2 attacks, one with it. Okay. Sorry, I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
Let's
that's
try
okay.
the beak. Haha, natural 20. That's a 25 and then theoretically a critical.
That is a crit. 100%. So yeah, you basically roll double the amount of the dice.
Okay.
Double. So like if it's, what is it? 1d6, you roll 2d6.
Yeah, Gift is not happy. Like, technically, she should have died right there, which she's expecting, but that's not the point. Roll 2d6 plus 3. So that's 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I don't know if I roll past her or not. Physics would say I keep going, but whatever.
Physics doesn't really apply with movement and how it works. So
Fair enough.
like,
So I'm right there.
yeah. because of how D&D everything is supposed to be happening all at once, it's not like there's an actual gap between your turn and your next turn. It's just
Makes sense.
so. Fenceris, it is your turn.
Oh, back to me. Okay. Okay. Well, she's gonna get over here just a little bit. I think I can still throw from here. The dragon is engaged with my friend, so I'm just gonna throw a psychic blade at the dragon. See how this goes. Oh, worse. 13.
13 does not hit.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah, with that, she is going to try to bonus action hide behind whatever this pillar is. She might duck down and then roll around over to here just so that the dragon doesn't know exactly where she is.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh, sure. For that. That's 17 plus a bunch of numbers for
Okay.
stealth. 25 if we want to be accurate.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I asked rogues for a stealth roll. Yeah, cool. So
I mean, listen, if I did as well on my attack as I did with that, it would have been the 13. I've got a +8 for both. I should be hitting.
All right, it is Sanasilla's turn, and she is going to roll to recharge her.
Breath weapon.
Yeah. It did not recharge. It got a 4. So she doesn't have a breath weapon yet. So here's what she's gonna do though. Like she's kind of flying and beating her wings, but she locks eyes with you, Gift.
Mhm.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. If the intimidate matters, throw in any bonus I don't know about.
Okay.
$14. I'll take it. That's respectable.
14. Okay. I'm gonna say for this because of that intimidate roll, yeah. Like you're not happy. You're not gonna listen to her suggestion to just fly free. Just fly away from this all. As she tries to cast a spell on you, she casts suggestion. So
Normally get to be like, that sounds like a great idea.
Good, I didn't want to be here anyway.
And Sanasilla just says, What I didn't, this was supposed to be easy. And that's going to be her turn because she's not going to move away from the eagle that's trying to eat her. So Grief, it is your turn.
Let's attempt enthrall. So I need a wisdom save.
Oh, okay. 13.
13 meets, damn it. So that's not going to do anything then. All right, that's all I got for now.
Oh, you're raging, babe.
Oh shit.
You can't cast spells.
Okay.
I forgot about that. You do have your flump though.
Oh yeah. We'll let the flump do his thing. Explode at the dragon again, Gary. Let's do it.
Well, what I'm telling you though is that you don't even have the capability to cast the spell in the first place. So you didn't waste your action.
Okay, but I don't have anything.
Okay.
I only have melee weapons, so
you're taking like the dodge action, you're just holding in defensive.
sure.
Okay. All right, this thing will make a dexterity save. (13), which I believe saves against that. Okay. So that's for the wild surge.
Oh, actually, then I don't know. I don't have that here written down anywhere. So
All right.
is it just the same as my other ones?
No, it's
They're all 13.
8 plus your proficiency plus your con modifier.
They're all 13.
Okay. Then he explodes again and nothing happens. It is Elric's turn. Oh, doesn't the dragon do something when it starts its turn in the Spirit Guardians? Let me see. So when you cast a spell, when the creature enters the area for the first time or on the start of its turn, it must make a wisdom saving throw. So I'm going to retroactively do its saving throw against the Spirit Guardians. That's a 9, which it fails. So it takes the damage from Spirit Guardians. So go ahead and roll the 3d8. That's okay.
$16.
Oh, that was a nice one. Yeah, so it is Elric's turn.
All right, Elric is going to cast. Let me see. Hold on. I need to know how far. Oops. And then okay. Is that other guy not with us? Is he not fighting with us, basically?
He's with the cow over
Okay,
to
that's
the
fair.
left side here.
Okay, so the only people allies within 30 feet of me, we're going to cast aid at 3rd level. So gift and grief will get hit point max will increase by 10 and current in hit points increase by 10.
So max and current go up by 10. Okay.
Yes, and it lasts for 8 hours.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is that concentration? It is not. It's a good spell.
It's a good one, yeah. And it'll last 8 hours. So. And Irish bonus actions were better shown in this little DLB. Sorry, I'm so not used to spellcasters. It's like he can do healing word as a bonus action.
The spell you cast is a leveled spell. You can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I have no idea how to play spellcasters at all. All right, then that's his turn.
Okie dokie. Gift. Oh,
Can he target himself as well? With aid, or is that only targeting?
I think so, yeah.
Up to 3 creatures within range.
Yeah, should be then.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'll add it to him as well, so that way, because I forgot that he's very low too.
Yep, he asked the god of the forge for aid in this battle. So, yep. So it is Gift, the giant eagle. It is your turn.
All right, wonderful. Okay. So we are going to continue on with attacking this thing. We're in flight right now.
Yes.
Okay. Out of curiosity, how does grapple work between two flying creatures? I want to
Same.
slam this thing back into Grief's range.
Yeah. Grapple would work exactly the same. So it's just you have a special type of movement. It just changes. Yeah, it wouldn't change anything. You would still be flying and keeping it up there, and it would also be maintaining its level of flight at the same time.
So it's opposed string checks at the end of the day.
Yes, it is. You make an athletics check versus it's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. And proficiency bonus of 2 is a giant eagle proficient in athletics.
Let me double check. It does not have any skills. So
So it would just be the string check ultimately.
strength is +3 on a giant eagle.
Right.
So
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So I want to grapple with the goal of dragging it into range of my allies.
Okay.
And it rolls a 2. Thank you, Tapestry.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's cool. It does not have legendary resistances. It's a babby.
So let's see what I roll. Hopefully I don't roll a 1. Let's not have that famous penny luck just this once.
Well, it's a skill check. You can't auto fail a skill check in 5e. So
All right. That is a 20 plus 3, 23.
yeah,
I'm feeling very Lord of the Rings here. We're over lava. I'm a giant eagle. This bastard's going down.
You're living your best life right now.
yes, and while you have the grapple, you can move it with you. So
Yeah, we are coming over this bridge so that we can get some more fun going on.
yeah. Yeah, so bring it right here. You can bring it back further, I think, if you want.
Yeah, let's do that because I think I can share a square because I'm actually in flight.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Now we're in a better position, and I'm going to maintain the grapple as long as I can.
Yeah, yeah. The dragon on its turn will have to try to break the grapple with an action if it wants to. So excellent.
You use that tapestry just right, and it's a very good skill.
Yeah. So yeah. This was your destiny. This was your destiny to grapple a dragon today. I'm like this like even with the 2, it had 8. It had a +6 strength. It's a tough thing. So Fen, you see Gift like just full on just both talons on both the front arms of this dragon and just like beat the wings back and pull it back onto the bridge.
Screeching the whole time.
Huh. There's something you don't see every day. And the dragon is now on the bridge, over the bridge. What are we talking about here?
I still say they are like hovering over it, but like they are very close to just basically being standing on the bridge.
Yeah, we're within the
Okay.
critical 5-foot square.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, now that we're within this lovely distance here, let me just see what I can find in the bag and
Hold on.
alley-oop.
If you can hold that thought, I realize that
Yes.
we have gone way over our break time. So
Okay.
let's take a quick break since we are at the top of the round, and we'll
Perfect.
come right back to this. We will be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Get a snack, stretch your legs, stretch your body, get hydrated, come back and join us for this fight. All right, we'll be back soon.
Thanks, y'all.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I hope you were able to have a nice break, and we're just going to get right back into it. We are at the top of the round. You are fighting a dragon, currently being grappled in a giant eagle's claws. And yeah, that's where we are. Fen, it is your turn.
Okie doke. Here we go. Fen reaches deep into her gray bag of tricks and is gonna actually hang on. First of all, just to get a little bit closer, she's gonna run 15 steps, 15 feet in, toss. Can I mark? This is not Fen moving here, but she's gonna toss the whatever creature comes out right there.
Okay. Yep.
That's a 4, which means, ooh, a new one. It's a boar. A boar.
Ooh. Man,
And
I
then
was
for the rest
really waiting for that weasel.
Still waiting for the weasel. Ah, goodness. But yes, so with the rest of her movement, she's running back and ducking and hiding.
Reasonable.
And then like, as I guess a bonus action, she's just gonna shout like, as she's bonus action is hiding. Yeah, I think as the action though, oh, that's right. As the action, I can throw it and tell the given instruction. So, hey, get over there, do something about that.
Okay. Yeah. So this boar is going to take a step back and then launch itself over here.
Mm-hmm.
And-
Boars are mean.
So I don't know. It gets an attack. So do you have the stats for it?
I am pulling it up right now. We got
Okay.
boar. Ooh, so little hit points. Tusk. +3 to hit. Mainly it's a distraction, hopefully, for my fellow teammates. But yeah, I can do a tusk action if the dragon is close enough to the bridge there. Close enough down, I mean.
Yes, yeah, definitely is.
Sweet. Ooh. Sure, okay. For the boar, I that's a 20 total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That sounds right. And it moved at least 20 feet.
Gets an extra
So,
D6. Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Well, we have 6 + 3, so 9 damage of slashing.
And I believe it needs to make a save or go prone.
Whoop. For charging, yep, DC 11 strength saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, I had a good chance of succeeding against it, so I got a 17. So it's not prone, it's still grappled. So all right. Anything else for you, Fen?
That's it for me and Mr.
Okay.
Warrington.
All right. So let's see. This dragon is gonna try and recharge. Does not recharge. Oh, she's thinking. She's thinking. She has a good chance to break out of this grapple. That's
Yeah.
what she's going to try and do. So she's going to make a athletics check against your athletics check.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's do it again. That's 18 with the +3 from the bird.
It got a 21.
Did my best.
That is its action. Oh, it starts its turn in the Spirit Guardian, so it needs to make a wisdom save too. There's a lot going on. Fails its wisdom saving throw. So go ahead and roll the full Spirit Guardians.
That's 10.
Okay. All right. So she's not grappled. That is not what I meant to do. Let me see. I'm gonna just put her back. Initiative. There we go. She's not grappled anymore, but that is her action. Oh, that's too many attacks of opportunity if she leaves.
I was gonna say.
She's staying here, I guess. It is Elric's turn.
Right.
No, sorry.
I'm pretty
it's
sure I
not.
go before Elric.
It is your turn.
Okay. Now I'm gonna move up. Attempt to great sword. 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Awesome. $18 damage, and I will attack again. That was a nat 1.
Well, that will not succeed.
Yes, I figured. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
That's not all your turn. You get Gary.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting about Gary. Hey, Gary.
I just want to get back to dinner.
I know, I'm sorry, man. I really need the help.
It's okay. I just don't get to see all 100 of my kids.
It is so sad. I'm ruining Gary's whole life.
Oh no, and he starts to bubble up again. And blows
Also,
up.
he seems to have like the worst job.
Yeah, it really is terrible.
I really hope he's fairly compensated for all of this.
It's a dexterity save. You got a 21. It doesn't take the damage from Gary.
It's even worse that poor Gary is exploding and interrupting dinner and doing no damage.
Yeah, so that was at the end of your turn, Grief. So Elric, it's Elric's turn now.
Right, that's me too. Okay. Let's try and do a sorry. I think we're gonna try to hit this dragon with his mace. 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay. Okay, then where is we will do he's at his health, so we're going to do a cure wounds on him to heal up some of his health.
You said you used this action to attack?
Yes, I don't mean cure wounds. My bad.
Healing word.
That one, yeah, that's the one I meant. Thank you. There we go. That's a D4 plus bonus. Which is what? +1. That'll give him 5 health back. And that'll be his turn.
Okay, so cool. Gift, it is your turn.
Okay, so if I stay in threat range, I can maneuver around them, right?
Correct. Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna move like here-ish, staying in threat the whole time.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna do the multi-attack. So let's give it a go here. So we'll start with the beak. 24.
24. Yeah, 24 will hit.
Okay. And so that's oh, I see. 1 + 3. Okay. So 4 damage.
Okay.
And then the talons. 7. Or sorry, 12.
12
7 on
will
the
not
die.
hit.
Right.
So,
Still a little bit. We'll peck at it.
yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, movement. Yeah, that's everything, I think.
Okay. Fen, it is your turn.
All right. Fenn's actually going to be coming out of hiding and getting all that fun advantage on sneak attacking for once.
Woohoo!
Let's see how this works. You know what? No. Physical dice have not been working out for these throws. I'm going to try this digitally. See how this goes.
Come on, rogues.
18 or oh geez. Okay, so 18 was the higher roll on that.
18 just hits.
Okay. Okay. And then because it's a sneak attack, that means all the extra dice. Yay.
Yay, indeed.
It's plus 3d6 now. Okay. So oh, there's 2 6s in this box. That's good. 12, 15, 16, 21 damage.
21 damage. Holy cow.
There
There it
we
is.
go. Now Finn's in her stride.
Literally the only one in this party who can do damage.
She's trying. She's trying. And then after throwing the psychic blade, she is going to run and slide behind this other banister. That's probably the right pillar, I guess.
Yeah.
And do another bonus action hide.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Mr. Borington, I guess, is gonna go for another skewering.
Mr. Borington.
All right. Tusk. Okay, I mean, it looks like an 11, but it's cocked. Let me oh, well, okay. Yep. That'd be a 4, but also a natural 1.
Not
So-
quite. Yeah, just tries to get the tusks in there. Can't get between these plates of armor.
That's it for Mr. Boring. Well, I guess no, I don't know. I feel like it would make sense for the boar to like adjust unless is the dragon standing on the bridge right now?
It's not above 5 feet. It's not exactly standing. Its feet could touch though. It's that close. So
Okay.
but it is larger than it. I think you can move through its space.
Right. Yeah. I feel like I don't know how a boar would naturally do this, but I almost want to say that the boar would try to get kind of as physically behind the dragon as they can.
Just given the constraints of the space, I don't think it's possible.
Okay.
So
All right. The boar will stay there.
okay.
And that is it for our turn.
It is Sanacilla who has to make a wisdom saving throw at the beginning of her turn.
Yay, clerics.
Mhm.
17, which I think succeeds. But
Mhm.
did they take half on a success?
Yes, still take half. I
Yeah.
love that spell so much.
Yeah, it is. So roll your 3d8 and it'll take half.
That's 10, so 5.
Stanisilla says she just steadies herself. She starts she flaps her wings a little bit backwards. And she says, they said this was going to be fucking easy and they lied to me. And she's going to disengage,
Mhm.
kind of push herself off the edge of this bridge and dive back
Right.
into the river of lava.
Yeah. Way
Stop
too smart.
stealing cows. Pride.
And with that, combat ends.
And we don't even get a dragon head out of that.
Well, we wouldn't have killed her probably. We're trying to let dragons do their thing.
That's true. That's true.
So, can one of y'all ask, Dan, if we absolutely need to use this bridge? Because it seems to be in not great shape for the wagon.
Again, it's still pulling on the ox. And Gan says, I don't think your ox wants to cross this way. There's another way. It will take longer, but and then he looks further down. He says, this might not be a good way to go anyway. And he's just yelling from the other side.
Fantastic.
Let's get around a solid corner.
Yeah.
Unless this eagle, can you maybe carry the cow? I don't actually. He actually looks at the cow, and the cow looks at gives him the side eye like a cow does, and just and he says, "Never mind."
An ox is 1,000 pounds. There's no way I can pick it up.
No way. Yes, these creatures are large, but they are dense.
Right.
All right, Finn's gonna jump back over, I guess. Whoop. Yep. And then, as quickly as she can, clear the bridge, because again, she does not trust these things. Everybody off the bridge. Come on, Mr. Borrington. Come on.
And just trundles on, click, click, click with its little feet.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll get around a good strong corner and then we should take a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe that is where we should probably end our session for tonight. So
Sounds good.
this was a ton of fun. I like that y'all didn't seem to believe you would run into the dragon either, but the story demands it.
Parachute story.
That's what you get for being main characters.
Don't.
Oh, anyway, I have a ton of fun running this game. Yeah, let's go ahead and do our little outros and wrap this all up. Silver, tell us about yourself.
Hi, everybody. I am Silver_Bulette here on YouTube as well as over on Twitch. Tomorrow night, we'll be running a show at 8:30 p.m. Pacific called Capes and Caverns, which we're in season 2. A group of newscasters turned superheroes are trying to figure out what's going on in their world. And aside from that, I also have a podcast called All the Web's a Stage, which we put out a new episode once a month when I'm actually, able to get a guest. But it's a short play podcast, which we just challenge each other with quotes and we make 5-minute plays, and it's a lot of fun. And aside from that, you can also find me on TikTok if you want to. I am at All the Web's a Stage. And I make silly content there. That's me.
Awesome. Jaden.
Hey, I'm Jaden. You might know me as Soliloquy. I'll answer to either. You can find me on most platforms as Fat Sapphic Bro. I mostly hang out on TikTok and make a variety of content from fun stuff to social justice stuff.
Awesome. Penny.
And once again, I'm Penny. You can find me at outismouse.itch.io, and I make Ruby and JavaScript plugins for RPG Maker and Dragon Ruby Game Engine. So let me know if you need help. That's it.
Awesome. And I'm Archangelic. You can find me here most Sunday nights. I had some technical issues last week, but I'm trying to get this down to every week as much as possible. So we'll get there. We'll get there. But usually we'll be running this game Sunday nights at 7:30. Running this game for these wonderful people here. You can find many links for me on my website, which I'll put in the chat. Archangelic.space. It's very minimal, but it has all the links to everything I do. If you've missed any of our games, you can check them out on our YouTube. That link is also in the chat and in the channel description. We also have a podcast. Still trying to get everything uploaded to that. So just be patient, but we have a good chunk of episodes there. Just search Era of the Dragons and wherever you get your podcasts. And lastly, I want to thank User for helping us stream this show. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. We sincerely appreciate it. So thank you all for tuning in. We love you, and we hope to see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye all.